Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Are you ready for the tea? I sure am. I'm always ready for the tea. Yeah. Um, I always have my cards pre-shuffled, so I'm very, very excited about what Spirit wants to say today. I just can't even imagine. But before I start reading the cards, I do want to pray because that's what I do. Okay? Father God, I thank you for this reading on today. I thank you for this marvelous gift that you have bestowed upon me. Father God, let every word proceed out of my mouth come from ancestors, people that have gone before us, our spiritual guides, Father God, and special guidance from you, Father, on today. Lord, I'm just so excited about what Spirit will have for me to say on today. And even if you have something that you want to say, Divine Father, I am so excited and so ready to bring forth the word through Tarot on today, Father God. Any negative vibes, any negative intentions on the part of cross watchers, Lord, I ask that you send it back into the pits of hell 1,000-fold, because with Empress Andrea, we don't do negativity around here. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Hold on. Yeah, baby. Ironically, this is the first card that I pulled, that Spirit actually pulled for me. This is a person, a masculine, who feels that they have been betrayed by an empress. And the funny thing is that how are you betrayed by the empress, you know, with all these swords in your back, when you were the initiator of the separation from the empress? You understand? It's like all my readings is kind of like repetitive, because it's talking about a masculine who do not want to take accountability. He's laying there in sorrow with all these swords in his back, you know, thinking that the world has turned their back on him, when in fact a lot of these things he caused on himself, and he needs to be accountable. And like I said, you know, this could also be a feminine, but right now I am addressing a masculine. Spirit said that it is the masculine that is in turmoil at this time. And so he's having like a pity party for himself, you know, not wanting to take accountability, not wanting to admit that a lot of the things that he's going through is because of his own doing. It's because of your own doing. It's something that you put out in the universe. And now karma has come back to bite you in your butt. So, you know, all of these swords, this is karma. This is karma. You know, this is karma. This is karma, and you have to pay. This is karma. This is karma, and you have to pay. You know, a lot of times, you know, you know, he thought that he was going to get away with a lot of things, using people, taking advantage of them, lying, cheating, stealing, whatever, and it's caught up with him. So now he's laying there dormant, having a pity party for himself. It's not going to work, because you chose to follow the lead of the devil. This masculine chose to follow the devil. He had a demonic energy that he was entertaining and that he did not want to let go of. And see, that's the funny thing about it. This masculine didn't want to let go of his devilish ways. He thought it was a game. He thought it was okay to hurt people and use and abuse people. He thought it was all about him. He thought he was special. He thought he was entitled. He actually thought that the devil is on his side. Not was on his side, but is on his side, because at this present moment, this masculine is not even trying to change. He's still out there wilding, thinking that he's in control. Control of what? You're unhappy. You still have a mask on. You're still a liar, a cheat, and you're lonely. But this is where you want to be. You're lonely. You're crying at night. You're thinking of ways that you can continue to hurt people. You're still using people, but you're going to get caught up. I mean, these aren't my words. It's coming out of my mouth as Spirit speaks to me internally. You're going to get caught up. You're already caught up, because this is where you are in your devilish energy. And that Empress, you know, that you betrayed, she saw the light at the end of the tunnel. That's why she no longer is in your life. You know, she's doing her own thing, enjoying life, succeeding, happy without you. Without you. Not even being bothered because you refuse to change and she doesn't care. Ooh. Spirit said, why should you? Why should she care? Because she's on a journey of abundance. Why should she care? You walked away. You thought the grass was greener. Why should you care? Why should she care? Because she doesn't. She's seen brighter days. I'm sorry, Spirit, it's not me. She's seeing brighter days. This Empress is no longer bound, blinded to your narcissist behavior. Game is over. This is not her anymore. This used to be her. This used to be her. When you had control. Masculine. You remember when you had control? Remember when you had the Empress like this? Remember? That's not the case anymore. Not at all. Because here's your Empress. Here's the one that you lied and cheated on and betrayed and talked about, used and abused, called her out her names behind her back, lied to your fake friends, lied to your family members, told them that you didn't care. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. And she's certainly not looking at you. You see how she got those swords up and blinded? She's not waiting on you to return. And she's certainly not going to chase you. That's not going to happen. That weak woman that you thought the Empress was, look at her now. Guarded against you, masculine. You can't even come near her like. That's her. Blinded to your evilness, blinded to your abuse. She's not accepting none of that anymore. Matter of fact, she don't even want you to come near her. There won't be any celebration, not right now, not with this Empress. Better stay over there with that green wilted grass that you went over there and thought was better because you didn't want to be accountable, because you didn't want to be a real emperor, because you wanted to play games. This celebration is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because right now, you're in a tower moment. Financially strapped, you don't have any funds, you're grasping at straws, you're not sleeping at night, you're thinking about the comments that you have hurt, the comments that you are still hurting. You're thinking about the betrayal that you placed upon other people. You're going through karma. Did you really think that Spirit was going to just let you just get by with hurting people? Hurting your children, hurting your family, you know, hurting other comments, you know, betraying them, using them, abusing them. And then now, in your mind, you think that you're going to come back to an Empress? No, no. You got to get yourself together. Because this is where you're at. You might be in denial. You might be out in these streets acting like everything is all right. Got new love, flow boating, showing off. And that person is going through the same thing that you put everybody else through. Because how can you love her when you don't even love yourself? This is where you are. You're in that handman position. Indecisive. Indecisive about what? Wanting to do right. You know, it's wanting to do wrong instead of right. What is the indecision all about? You know, you're going to live a life of being unhappy all of your life. if you don't get yourself together. You've been doing this for a long time, masculine, not so divine masculine. You've always been in this position because you are a liar, user, and abuser who refuse to give up your narcissistic ways. And you're played out. You are a played out player out in these streets. A king of swords, you are not. The king of cups, you are not. Looking at your future, you see how far away your future is? You see those cups that's in the distance? You see that? These are the people that you had in your life and many more. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You was dealing with 7 people at one time. And all of them have left you. Spirit said male lovers as well. Some of these are male lovers, masculine. That you also hurt and disappointed. Shame on you. So now you're pondering. What am I going to do? There's hope. There's hope. There is hope. There's always hope. There is hope. But you're sitting there pondering, looking at these 3 cups. The universe is saying, okay, there's hope. Because really, you've lost everything playing out in these streets. You even lost yourself. Spirit is saying you even lost your health. Have you treated that STD, those STDs? I'm sorry, it's Spirit, it's not me. Spirit said your body is breaking down. You need to go seek medical attention like right away. You need to go seek medical attention, masculine. Because these little pentacles that you're trying to hold on to, they're not going to save your life. They're not going to save your life. You have exhausted all of your funds. This is not going to save your life. Spirit said that you're having a slow death because you refuse to seek medical help for the STDs that you have, and one STD that you have may not be curable, but you can be treated and live a long life, but you're refusing because you are in denial. So while you're laying there pondering on what to do, you're getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And then the sad thing about it is that, you know, you're not even telling people that you're still sleeping with that you have an STD. You have STDs. I don't know why that keep coming up. This Spirit is not me. You want to run and hide. This is what you're doing. You're running and you're hiding and dying at the same time. The comets, they're celebrating. They're celebrating their separation from you. You know those females that you hurt, lied to, disappointed to, took money from? They're celebrating being away from you. Some of them are even the mothers of your children. They don't even want to be bothered. All they want is their child support because they have figured you out. That mask is off. To the community and to everybody that you have been involved with, male or female. There's no celebration for you, but for them. I know it sounds bad. We all have downfalls, but you can get up. But these comets, they're celebrating without you. As you can notice, there's not one male in the bunch because they're happy to get away from you, just like the Empress. This is the Lovers in reverse. No matter who you go out there and seek, you're not going to replace the Empress because they can't compare. They can't compete where they don't compare. Everything you try, every relationship that you go out there and build, every connection is going to fail because they, first of all, they already know about you. They already know about you. There's no love connections happening with you. You're the chaser now. But you better go get yourself treated. Chasing, have an STD, but still out in the streets. That's a shame. All these burdens that you're carrying, they're not going away. They're right there. Because Spirit is going to make you accountable. You're going to be accountable. You're suffering now. You're going through karma now. These burdens, they're just piling up because you refuse to do the right thing. And you're out there lying on people that have walked away from you. I mean, you want people to stay with you after you have backstabbed them. You are in this position, but this is what you did to people. This is what you did to people. These daggers, these are the daggers of the people that you hurt. These are your burdens. So you can stand there and look stupid all you want to, but nothing is going to happen good for you until you confess, until you seek guidance, until you get yourself together, until you begin to ask God Himself to free you. He'll forgive you. God forgives us. But you don't even believe in God. And you're still playing games. You are a fool. Not my word, Spirit. You are a fool. You go out, you hurt people, you give them STDs, you block them. You block them. Not even concerned about hurting people. You're hurting, you're in a bad situation health-wise, and you want everybody else to be sick too. Karma is coming hard on you right now. Spirit is saying that's why your body is aching so bad. That's why you have the headaches. That's why you can't eat. That's why you have a loss of appetite. That's why you are losing a lot of weight. That's why you look older. Because of the demonic spirits that's within you. Can't sleep at night. All day you're thinking about the Empress. All night you're thinking about the Empress, especially at night. Because your wish fulfillment, the woman you wish for and God gave to you and you threw away, and this is you now. Wondering what she's doing. Where's she at? Who's she doing it with? The burdens of the comets coming after you for giving them STDs. They have approached you too. And you don't even care what's going on with them. You just don't want to be exposed. You just want to continue to just Give people STDs. Spirit, why are we talking so much about it? Spirit is angry about that. And then the thing about it, you all by yourself, suffering. You can't call nobody. You can't even call that young comet who's smart enough now to know that you're fake. You know the young comet that you left the Empress for? Her. She has even figured you out. There you are. As the Empress, you did everything to try to destroy the Empress. You betrayed her. You hurt her. You used her. You abused her. You was jealous of her. You competed with her. You talked about her behind her back. You lied on her. And she was the one there for you when your own family wasn't. You know, the fake comet family members that you have. The one you lied on the Empress to. But look at the Empress. You even tried to kill the Empress with an STD. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You tried to take the Empress out too. Yes, you did. Silly rabbit. Spirit also gave me 3 cards. Ooh, that was a tough reading. Spirit said you're going to pay severely. There's no magic in the world that's going to save you for what is about to happen to you. Even worse than what you did to everyone else. Everybody have childhood drama, one point or another. But you took it to a higher level. You took everything out on people that had nothing to do with what happened to you. Sadly, but true. Yes, things happened to you, but you made other people pay for what happened to you instead of seeking help and healing and putting it in the past and seeking counsel. You decide to hurt everybody for the rest of your life. So no magician in the world is going to magically take what you did away. It's not going to happen. You're left in the cold. You know how you left the Empress in the cold? You know how you left the comets in the cold and your baby mothers in the cold and your children in the cold? Now you're in the cold. There you are, in the cold. There you are. You got that one comet that's really in the cold with you because she's the new supply. She don't even know what's going on, but she's in the cold right along with you. But she has already figured you out. But you're going to be left in the cold permanently. Spirit is not pleased with you at all. Not at all. Not at all. So you can try to rearrange your burdens. Try to be analytical. Look at you. Trying to rearrange your burdens. They ain't going away. They're not going away. You can rearrange all you want to. They're not going away. Because as long as you stay here, what you are now, this is your future. Divine masculine, not so divine masculine. You had a love. You threw her away. You thought she was weak. Only to find out that she was the abundant one. And now you want to have a pity party for yourself. Because everybody that's in your life that know you, know that you're fake. You act nice out in those streets, but now the streets know you. Only people that do not know you are those who have not met you. And once they meet you, you're going to be easy, Spirit said, to figure out. Because Spirit is going to keep that mask off. Spirit is going to make you go away from everything and leave everything behind. The abundance, see how you're moving away and leaving all that abundance behind, because Spirit took it all from you. Can you get it back? What else, Spirit? Spirit said that at this point in time, this is you. And this is going to be you for the rest of your life. Unless you get down on your knees and ask for forgiveness and apologize to not only the Empress, but everyone that you hurt. Everyone that you hurt. You've even hurt some of your own family members. Even though most of them are comets just like you because they grew up in the same environment. Very abusive mother. A father nowhere to be found. You didn't have God in you. You've been in that street from a child. Hurting people. Lying to people. Spirit said you thought your penis was gonna take you places. It did. It took you to an unhealthy body. Because you thought by love bombing, because you had a big thing, that you would always be popular. Not the case. You can't even get it up. It's not my words, it's Spirit. You can't even get it up anymore. And it's dirty. You know it's dirty. Your male lover is going to expose you too. Not my words, Spirit. Matter of fact, they want to fight you. Funny thing is that the male lover is the one that gave you the STD. Gosh, people are crazy. Empressandrea here. That Spirit, peace.